Hello everyone, my name is Andrei Dima. I am a travel photographer and I've been using the Nikon system for many years now for my work. And today I'm going to review the Nikon 24-70mm f4S lens which I got with the Nikon Z7 II. I've used this lens for a couple of weeks for my work and for fun, and I am very pleased with the results. Let's start with build quality. The exterior of the lens is made from plastic. At a first glance, this makes it look cheaper, but after you use it, this feeling goes away. The plastic seems high quality, and I understand why Nikon did this, to make this lens a great travel option by reducing its weight at just 500 grams. I've used in the past Nikon lenses made from plastic and I've put them through tough conditions and they are still working. Speaking about tough conditions, this lens is weather sealed, which for me is a must-have. The filter thread is 72mm, you have an AF on-off button, and the focus ring can be customized to do different things like changing ISO or aperture. The zoom ring is wide and the lens barrel extends smoothly after you unlock it. This lens collapses and locks in place beyond the 24mm focal. Nikon did this to make the lens more portable. It took me a while to get used to this, but now I don't mind it anymore. And now the thing I don't like, the big, ugly and cheaply made lens hood. It serves its purpose well, but every time I use it I think this is not the lens hood of an almost $1,000 lens, but I can live with this. I like the new lens design of Nikon Z lenses. It is minimalistic, just like their names. The last thing, this lens does not have image stabilization, but with the Nikon Z cameras that is not a problem, as you will see later. The build quality overall is nice and I understand why Nikon built this lens the way they did, to make it a good travel and landscape option, for those of us that need to carry this for long periods of time. I would always get this when hiking over the 24-70 2.8. Now let's talk about image quality. I've tested this lens with the demanding 45.6 megapixels sensor of the Nikon Z7 II. 24mm is one of my favorite focals. Most of my favorite photos are shot at this focal. The rest at wider focals and last more telephoto. This lens provides me with 50% of the focals I use the most. And at 24mm starting from f4, this lens is very sharp in the middle. Contrast and color rendition are superb. The far edges are a bit soft, but stopping down to f5.6 improves this. And at f8, this lens is sharp corner to corner. When I say a bit soft, I meant not as sharp as the middle, but still sharp. And this on a really high resolution sensor. If you put this on a 24 megapixels camera, like the Z6, it should be sharp corner to corner starting from f4. At 35mm, the lens again is very sharp in the middle, straight from f4, and the corners look a bit better here. Stopping down again makes the image very sharp. At 70mm, the center is not that sharp, but still sharpness is good, and the corners are softer compared to wider focals. Stopping down improves the center sharpness, but the corners remain softer than the wider focals. Overall, the image quality on this 45.6 megapixel sensor is amazing. You get so many details and the contrast and micro contrast around smaller objects in frame is just amazing. I know this lens is an f4, but with the IBIS and low light performance of Z cameras, you can get great results in low light. Just lower the shutter speed to 1/30 like I did here. Also, at f4 you can get decent subject separation. For a so-called kit lens, the results are impressive. It really looks like a new generation of glass from Nikon. You get a bit of vignetting with this lens, but that is easily correctable in camera or in post. No chromatic aberrations and flaring is very well controlled. At 70mm and minimum focus distance, this lens is a bit soft at f4 but gets better stopped down to f5.6, and the bokeh looks nice and smooth, but sometimes it can get crowded. The autofocus when used for stills is fast and accurate, and I had no problem with it. It is not the fastest I used, but it is fast enough. Now let's talk about video. If you plan on using this lens for video, you will be happy to know that there is no focus breathing. For a lens this size, this is really amazing. I know just one other small kit lens that does that, and that is the Fujifilm 18-55 f2.8 to f4. Also, f4 is good enough for some low light situations. With the new Z cameras and this lens you can get good looking low light footage and, if needed, good subject separation. And finally, let's talk about the price. Would I buy this lens new and not in a kit? Only if it had a good offer, like $600. It is a great lens, but I don't think $1,000 is its price. So if you are planning to get a Z camera, don't miss this lens as a kit lens, because you will get it a lot cheaper. Also, you can find a lot of them second hand, because people don't want kit lenses. Overall, this is a great lens for travel, landscape and even for video. If you travel a lot like me, this lens is for you. It is light, compact and has amazing image quality. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. This helps me grow my channel and make more videos for you to watch. See you next time.